G'day chaps. Now I've just received a free review copy of this, very happily. So Total War, Thrones of Britannia. I had no idea this was coming, none. But it looks like Creative Assembly, sorry, have just released a reskin basically of the old Rome 2 engine. And my guess is they're trying to squeeze the last out of this engine before we permanently move over to the new one. Now this is kind of like Napoleon. I'll show you the campaigns. It's like Napoleon Total War Empire in that you only have a fixed map. Now I've kind of loaded up a couple of scenarios and I've gone in and I'm pleasantly surprised to see that the map is actually big enough. So there are enough settlements. I can't zoom in right here, but what I'm going to do today is I'm going to kind of show you the different starting scenarios. So as I understand, this hasn't been released yet. It's not coming out till the 3rd of May or 4th of May. But I've been given the chance to download it and take a look. So I'm just going to show you. I don't really have time to play a long campaign anyway, so I'll just give you a bit of a look. So what I'm going to do is West Sussex. I'm going to say all these wrong. I'm going to load that up and then we're going to kind of look around at what the scenario is. And now I'm going to I really want to show you the Viking Sea Kings. I was just checking this out.
We'll see this through.
So this is a very interesting little historical scenario and I dig this shit. And I love the fact that Creative Assembly are moving back towards historical Total Wars now. So I'm very excited about this. And I'm very excited about the new Total War that's coming out in, what is it, November? Or autumn, they say. The Three Kingdoms. Very excited about that. I've never really been into Warhammer. And that always kind of put me off, to be honest. I prefer the historical stuff. So we got these two different kingdoms. Basically, these are Viking sea lords, kings, like warlords, basically. And these guys, they've taken over the Orkneys, I think, or this area around here, Shetlands. And then the other guys, they've taken over Dublin, and then this island in the middle. That's a very interesting little scenario. So you start off, you're just this raiding party, well, war band, I suppose, of Vikings, and you've come in and you've invaded some of the easy parts of Britain. But then what? What are you going to do? That would be kind of cool. And then we've got the Great Viking armies. So these are proper settlements. So this guy, Guthrum, he's right in the east here, East Anglia. He has his own little kingdom, but they say the initial challenge is hard. And then you've got Northumberland, near where I'm from actually. I'm from right where that mouse pointer is, right there, Leeds. Leeds didn't exist in these times, so this is also hard. And then you got the Gaelic kingdoms, pretty cool. So these are the old Celts that have been pushed out north, and they're still clinging on. So you got the, you know, Edinburgh kind of area. And then this other guy who's in Ireland, which is, yeah, a proper Irish clan. And then you have the Welsh. Welsh as in the Wales, you know, with the proper dragon flag. And then you have a strange one,
We are Arthur's folk,
which are Welsh kingdoms in Scotland. I didn't know these guys ever existed, so maybe they got wiped out. And then you have Mercia. They're sort of central England, but they've grown weaker in recent times. And then of course West Sussex. Now, if I were going to play, the initial challenge is easy. It's a large territory. The thing I love best about Total War is empire building. I'm a nerd for it. I love building empires. So if I were going to play this, I would go hard campaign, and I would go legendary battle probably, or maybe to begin with just very hard. But then I love, yeah, no time limits on battles, and I love battle realism mode. I'm a proper Total War nerd, so I love the battles, and I'm not bad at them, if I say so myself. So what shall I show you first? I'm going to show you. You can kind of guess what this would be like. West Sussex, it is, like I said, just empire building. I'm going to show you the kind of outliers. So the one that I was tempted to play as
Our foes
was
shall
this
fall.
guy, Sudrea, by Eric. So I actually started in campaign. I might play normal because I don't know what their strength is going to be, but battle I'll keep as very hard. Victory objectives, I don't really care. Let's go. Oh, the other thing that I have noticed is this game is very well optimized. So the battles are fluid and quick, responsive. Whatever they've done with the battle engine is great. Campaign map, everything's nice and twitchy too, so it means it's running just fine. Also the music's really good, and I've found so far that the battle AI and mechanics are pretty good too. On the downside, it has killed my machine twice, but that might just be the stability of the build. This isn't a final build, and I'm okay with having my machine.
The great army may have terrorized England, but we have preyed on these isles for decades. The sea is in our blood. From our island homes, we set out for glory and plunder. But we don't just want to raid and pillage. We want to create a mighty kingdom. A strong king can lead us to glory, so we can build our legacy. By sea, no throne is beyond our reach. In time, all these lands will be ours.
The Western Isles are your fiefdom, but you deserve more. Your people are sea raiders and fighters with the drive to take on the world. Strengthen your hold on the Isles and be ready to take advantage of the instability in the south. While the Southerners squabble, you can become the true power in Britannia. One of your armies is stationed at your capital, ready to defend it. Your other army is well placed to combat the rebels to the east. Crush this local threat to secure your holdings.
So there you go, there's your scenario. So I found that each of these scenarios